Martoz has recently updated his Fortnite settings in Chapter 4, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a quick video showcasing all of his brand new settings. Starting off with his video settings first, his windowed mode is on full screen, his resolution is on 1680 by 1050. By the way, if you want to know how to get this resolution for yourselves, I made a tutorial on screen. I'll leave a link in the video below. His VSync is off, his frame rate limit is on 360 FPS, which does indeed match his gaming monitor that I'll showcase later, and his rendering mode is on the lowest one, which is performance mode, low graphic fidelity. For his graphics, his brightness is on 98%, his user interface contrast is on 1x, his colorblind mode is currently on Tritanope on the strength number 10, and for his graphics quality, his 3D resolution is actually on 99%, not 100%, and all of his settings are on low, near / off. Same with his meshes too, those are on low. Oh, as well as that, inside of the Epic Games launcher, he has his high resolution textures turned off, which does save a ton of memory and helps with performance. Next up is his game settings. For these, he's got his mantle activation on hold forward, I believe he's also got auto open doors turned on and auto sort consumables to the right turned on as well. His disable pre-edit option is off, I believe, as well. Same with his confirm edit on release, I think that is off too. And then for his tap to search / interact, I believe that is turned on. Next up, we've got his HUD options. For his reticle and damage feedback, he's got his reticle on, obviously, his reticle ammo indicator turned on, his damage numbers are on cumulative, and his reticle damage feedback is on hit and icons, with the damage number scale on 100%. By the way, if you don't know the difference between cumulative and list, here it is on screen right now. And for his HUD options in themselves, his HUD scale is on 80%, and the rest of these options are just on what they've always been on. Next is his mouse sensitivities. He's got his X sense on 6%, his Y sense on 6%, his targeting sensitivity on 65%, and his scope sensitivity on 45%, and all of these sensitivities are on 800 mouse DPI. I believe he also has his Windows sense on 6 out of 11, and I also believe he has mouse acceleration turned off. Next up is his movement settings. Now for this, he is not using any third-party softwares like Wooten or Keys2X Input, nor is he using any in-game settings either, as Martoz is currently using a keyboard joystick to control his movement, but more on that later. Next is his audio. For this, he's got his sound quality on low because this helps with FPS. His 3D headphones are off, I believe, and he also has visualize sound effects turned on. Oh, as well for this, I'm not too sure if he has actually played around with the Windows settings in terms of sound, but if you guys do want some good sound settings for Fortnite, check out this video on screen. I'll leave a link in the description below. Moving on, we've got his keybinds. Now starting off for his movement, he is no longer using WASD as most people do. Instead of that, he is using a joystick for his movement, so to go up, right, left, and then down, he's using a straight up joystick that just goes underneath his keyboard, but I'll explain more about that later, what exactly it is. But along with that, he is also using the sprint on left shift, his crouch on left control, and his jump is on that joystick button. His building, his wall is on mouse button 4, floor is on Z, stairs is on S, roof is on mouse wheel up, trap is on spacebar, rotate building is on F, building edit is on C, and for his loadout, his pickaxe is on his joystick button, his slot 1 is on mouse button 5, slot 2 is on mouse wheel button, slot 3 is on A, slot 4 is on V, slot 5 is on B, and his use key is on X. And for his NVIDIA settings, I do believe he's using all of these on screen right here, which are the best NVIDIA gaming settings, but I'll leave a link to a video I made all about these, explaining all of them. I'll have that in the description below. Moving on to his setup, his gaming mouse is currently the Logitech G Pro X Superlight mouse. His gaming keyboard was the Razer Huntsman TE, but I think now he's actually using the SteelSeries Apex Pro. Along with his keyboard, he is also using a gaming modded joystick, which is this one on screen. I believe he's using the V3 version in the color black and gold, and that is what he is using for his movement, like I mentioned earlier. His mousepad is the SteelSeries QCK XXL in the Phase Edition. His headset is the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless, and his monitor is the Alienware AW2521H, which is a 360Hz monitor. And that right there is everything you need to know about Martoz's settings in Fortnite Chapter 4. If the video helped out, feel free to drop a like on the vid, drop a sub on the channel, and use my code in the item shop. If you want to stay up to date with Martoz's settings, head over to gamesettings.com and you'll find his profile on there. Catch you guys in the next one, and also be sure to check out all of my other videos on screen right now.